That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Wheeler with a throw over. Back on a dive. And there's a ball. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Yeah, that's fouled off. Happ gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Nice grab. The feed for one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. 2 out, space is empty. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Shota Imanaga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, that one in the dirt. Amaya down to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Second, shortstop Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2. And time now for the Phillies lineup.
First
And it's clear the most
Bryce
important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 down, bases empty. Bryce Harper at the plate now. Singing, he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 16 years old. And, of course, MLB The Show in 2019.
Ellie's debut was a special one. Reached base 3 times, had a double, and scored a run against the Dodgers. The next day, it's his first career home run. Definitely made an instant impact.
Next offering upstairs.
Fast forward to July 8th in Milwaukee. De La Cruz singled in the go-ahead run and then stole second, third, and home in the span of 3 pitches. He stole every base, which gave him 16 steals in his first 29 career games. And Boo, Cruz finished that season with 35 stolen bases in just 98 games, helped the Reds to a first-place finish at the All-Star break, and became an instant fan favorite in Cincinnati.
2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Just missed.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
There's a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
That's inside. Runner at second, 2 down.
Count is 3-2.
Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now it's Alec Bohm, and fouled off. Harper over at second. Castellanos at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Cubs,
New inning
first
getting
baseman,
started. So
Michael
now it's the
Busch.
Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. Wheeler back to work. What a stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Right through there for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. First pitch misses. Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and deals. To short, could be two. Feeds to second, out there. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
JT Realmuto steps in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Swanson on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. There's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And the batter now, Gage Workman. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Strike on the inside corner. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitch is outside. Man at second. And delivers outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Got him. That K is his third of the game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Bryce Harper. Doubled his first time. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And now it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense. Excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Back here in Philadelphia, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ian Happ.
Let's go, Phillies! All right, Phillies!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Go ahead run on base. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. Swings through that one out in front that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This to third, lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
First and second, no outs. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. Relay throw. Tag. Not in time. Safe. And they lead by 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And he swings through that one.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
The 0-2. Right through there, got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The run comes in to score from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They limit the damage here. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And the sweeper catches the plate.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a pop-up. And that's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly
Yeah,
up and
man.
out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things.
Go.
And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike. The Cubbies leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
To third. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping
Now
the ball
batting,
out of the
left
air.
fielder,
Lets the defense work
Max
behind him with another ground ball.
Kepler.
Good execution.
Max Kepler at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Kepler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And that is out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
In the dirt,
Ball,
now
2
1-2.
strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for the
here's a
Cubs,
speed
center
threat.
fielder,
Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Wheeler back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one
ball,
way inside.
2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for the
Up
Cubs,
next for the
Gage
Cubs,
Workman.
third baseman,
Went down on
Gage
strikes his
Workman.
first time through. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside edge, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Stays alive. That one down the line, but that rolls foul. In the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time. And that misses. 1-0.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
That one not close. And the count now 2-0. There's the strike. There's a swing and a drive. Kepler going back. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Ian Happ up to hit. Fastball for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joe Ross up and throwing. Banks getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. On the ground right side, but it kicks foul. Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Kyle Tucker up next. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
I'll be working that stage to the sunrise. Your boy cooked done blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up.
Back here, Citizens Bank
Leading
Park.
off
And
for
now
the
it is
Phillies.
JT
Catcher,
Real Muto.
JT Real Muto.
First pitch just misses.
Well, these Phillies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's high.
And that's in for a strike. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Fly to left his first time.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And first offering is fouled off. Snap throw to first. Real Muto back in there. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Let's go, Phillies.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Real Muto on at first, nobody out. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Digging in, Brandon Marsh doubled his first time up.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Foul ball there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Real Muto around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 4-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up 0 for 2 in this one. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. That one missed. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Shota Imanaga gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Keegan Thompson gets the ball
Number
now.
71.
Still pretty early in the ball game,
Keegan
so this
Thompson.
bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Turner now. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. Rolled to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Brazier getting ready to go. Thielbar also throwing. Here's 0-1. There's a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He is struck out and he is walked. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that will end the inning. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 4 and the Phillies 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tanner Banks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Nope.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Tucker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Up and in, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Double play ball to second. Over to Turner for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good fade and sinking action of that
Now
changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Michael Bush.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Man at first, one away. Runner takes off, drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, and that ball is gone. And they add on. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
1 out, base is empty. Swanson digs in. The shortstop takes the ball. That one's in there. That's strike one. Still only 1 out here in the inning. To the right side. Stop. Tosses to first, and Swanson is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Cubs add 2 on this homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, one away.
Now batting left fielder, Max
Now batting
Kepler.
Max Kepler. Called strike right there. Movement in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brazier warming up as well. The Phils down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And now 1 and 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting catcher.
Here comes Real Muto.
Real Muto.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And another ball.
No strike. That's ball 3.
That one finds the zone. And now 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching
out of
for
the bullpen
Phillies,
for the Phillies, Jose
number
Alvarado.
46, Jose Alvarado.
So up now for
Leading off
Chicago,
for the Cubs,
Pete Crow
center
Armstrong,
fielder, Pete
who's
Crow
0 for 2 with a pair of
Armstrong.
strikeouts. That's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And up next for Chicago, Gage Workman, a switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher Miguel Amaya.
2 down, base is empty. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Just missed. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And down on strikes. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 6-2.
Now pitching for Chicago.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Thielbar.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the batter now, Bryson Stott.
For the Phillies.
The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Big, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
And a foul ball. The Cubs leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4
Now
pitches,
batting,
2 outs. That is an
hitter,
excellent pace.
Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Alvarado back to work. That one misses. 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled off left side. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hack gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just missed.
Ball 2.
That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. To third might be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. On to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Curve in the dirt.
1, no strikes.
On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And that is that. No runs on 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left on base. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Phillies 2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. That clips the corner.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have in the air, left field, down the line. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. First pitch, not close. Out towards right center field. Tucker should have it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Ross.
Joe Ross.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. And that one missing low. That's to third. Boom. Tosses to first. And Swanson is set down. So here's Horner now. And that's in there for strike one. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Ruiz. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Walker getting loose as well. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
2 down, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that one fouled off. Swing and a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Brazier.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Corner. Throws to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, catcher JT Realmuto.
Here's JT Realmuto. Foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And it's even up. That's to third. Workman zips it to first, and Realmuto is out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Last chance for the Phillies. Bryson Stott digs in now. That is upstairs for ball 1. The Cubbies leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. That's a little bit low. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Check swing, went around. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stop at second with 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The Phils down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.